Well, over the past year, you probably have noticed a bit of a trend of where my content is right about now. And that's because I have made more movies this year than I have made any other year. Before 2025, I made movies exclusively at summer camp, and they weren't necessarily good.
Got him.
Ben.
You are very calm and relaxed. This is how it ends if I'm going down. We'll end that fight. This better be good, detective. Wait. Ooh, I thought we already caught the villain. Wait, is that the question? Oh, glory. How did you? I thought it belonged to Cristiano.
Yeah, so, anyways, I made some more, and you'll be seeing them right now. Cut to the intro! Hello, I'm a plasma. You remember it, so I don't have to. The start of 2025, my film club at school started making props for films, and that somehow gave me the necessary motivation to make my first film of 2025. So the prompt for Agent Jeff was a genre, that it was a secret agent flick like James Bond. The character was named Jeff, and the required prop was chair.
This is futile, Agent Jeff. You'll never defeat me in my room full of chick.
And over the course of a literal week, which 83N and I made it. And it was received quite well. But I thought I could do better. But it was still pretty good, and I'm not sure why I never posted it. The fact that I was so unsatisfied with the film definitely had nothing to do with the fact that the film shown right after it was a group of juniors' literal best work, while mine was received quite well, theirs was received extremely more well. Definitely didn't crush my spirits and lead me down a road to try and do exactly what they did, but way worse, which definitely doesn't bring us to this year's loser. Now, Idiots with Laser Guns is a special case. Inspired by the first Rush Hour for some reason, it's fun to watch back, but not because it was so well made. I mean, it's better than Hypno, and it has better special effects too, but the pacing, the unconvincing car shots, and just all of it didn't turn out as well as I would have hoped. But worst of all, the track that inspired the creation of the film was this! Prompt was, the genre was comedy. The character was named Paul Ball.
Back in police academy, the bigger trainees would kick me around and call me Paul Balls.
And the required prop was 4 stacked books.
Oh, damn it, I had 5.
Why did I never post it? Because Witch really didn't like her acting in it, even though it was good. In fact, everyone's acting was good, besides my own.
It is not a heap of junk, you... Focus. Remember what Dr. Jaren said. Control your anger. Control your anger.
That has nothing to do with it!
Look at the McLaughlin, we're hot on his tail, we gotta go.
Yeah. It had a good ending, though.
Fuck!
And amazing bloopers.
Hey, you know what? I also have a gun. I got a gun.
I'm holding it like this.
I'm holding it like this.
Your hair.
No.
Look better.
Shush.
No!
Cease.
No, side part.
After the slump that is Idiots with Laser Guns, here's where things get good. The reason we were doing these prompt things in my film class was to prepare for a state film contest. And, well, this one's up on my channel. You know it. I'm pretty sure you love it. So, yeah, this one's up on my channel. It was filmed and edited over the course of 2 to 3 days, and I still love it. What else can I say? It didn't win any awards at the film contest, but it did place top 25 of all films submitted, and there were literally hundreds of films submitted. That's pretty damn good in my book. I sort of chilled out after Scopophobia, waiting until camp came around, because I had big plans for camp. I had been filming on my phone and Witch's camera, so I was looking forward to getting a hold of some good equipment. I'd been working on a script since February, and revised it twice. This was something great in the making, and once I got to camp, I made... my piece of the year. The one that hit it off really, really well once it was uploaded to YouTube. This movie had a lot going for it. It had the longest development period of any film I've ever made, and it has a really supportive cast behind it. This scene, in particular, was really cool to do, and there was a lot of cool behind-the-scenes stuff in the moment and in editing. And here's a photo of what it looked like behind the camera. It was really cool. Here's also some audio of the crowd during the 3 most reacted to moments during the showcase.
Yo, that's crazy.
DJ has. This is case file 7504. Closed.
I also got to give a little speech in the beginning of that showcase, which was really, really cool. So, I had the script here I was going to read, but, yeah. How about, it wouldn't be from the heart. So, thank you to everyone who helped me work on this project. Genuinely, this was definitely a huge labor. It's quite long for 3 weeks of development. But thank you genuinely so much to everyone who helped out, and enjoy the show! I was very happy by the end of it. In the aftermath, I still had 4 weeks left of camp, and I planned on making it a continuation to a continuation of my favorite sci-fi series, So basically, back in 2024, I had made 3 Doctor Who fan movies, all involving me as the Doctor and my companions going from these 2 people, who both did not come back to camp. And so I asked one of my CIT friends, who will be going by their stage name here, Fee Attleborough. Now, they are a great actor and a perfect cast for this role. Now, when you bring back the Doctor, you of course have to bring back the Master. Now, I had 2 actors to play the Master, these lovely guys, one of which did come back to camp, and he was luckily the current one. But it just so happened that at the end of the last 2024 episode, I blasted his ass dead. No! So, I needed a new Master actor as well. So, how about Fee Attleborough's brother, also a fine actor? So yeah, this was my special effects masterpiece. One of the film counselors, who was actually an actress from Columbia and featured in Telekinetic, taught me how to use After Effects. After that, I spliced it together with some similar clips from the actual show, and then you get this! Love from planet Earth, boys! So yeah, another successful film. Camp ended, much to me and all my friends' sadness, but now I was ready to come back to Film Club with all the new experience I'd gained. All of September and October was spent in Halloween mode, meaning it was time for my first movie back, which is... So, originally I wanted a comedy horror, inspired by the idea of me getting shoved in a pool as a serial killer, but my pool closed early, so that ended up not happening. This time, however, I wanted to sit back a bit more as a director, rather than lead actor. So I decided to cast Witch as the lead, and that was a pretty damn good choice. She was great at portraying that feeling. It also redeemed the initial slump way back at Agent Jeff when the very juniors, who are now seniors, who made the better Secret Agent film, congratulated me and reacted very well to the film. Anyway, in the aftermath of Slash Start, I was thinking I'd just let Witch close off the year, as she was off doing her own thing. But then, one of my friends on the bus told me about an art contest hosted by Scholastic, with a film category! Now, this film needed a well-done message and a soundtrack that didn't contain any copyrighted music. And there's one message that's been on my mind all year. So without further ado, the final plasma film of 2025... As countries across the world start questioning their democratic experiments and alarming levels of human suffering come back into play, I decided this would be my message. Part cautionary tale for the future and part call to action. The story follows two intertwined plots: the reunification of a set of twins that have been separated from a young age, and the fact that they live in a nation that's had its democracy dismantled by a fascist dictator, President Reynold Halavan. One of the twins is just a normal guy, very out of touch. The other is an anti-fascist revolutionary, wearing the seal of the Iron Front, which has 3 arrows and was created in the 30s as an opposition to the Nazis. And fittingly enough, the villain of this film is basically a Nazi. Yeah. Played by 83N, this character is ruthless and absolutely out for blood. The blood of the revolutionary twin, to be precise. There was supposed to be a wanted poster, but I couldn't get it ready in time. And of course, the twins, played by me and me. The special effects to get these two in the same room were not that complicated, really, and it looks epic when it turns out right. And the soundtrack, produced by Starford Animate Stuff and Crackerjack, and a deleted song from NGX50 that I couldn't get in before the deadline. There was one more thing that made this movie truly unique, and that was the fact that for the first time ever, I had a stunt double. And that stunt double was a pile of clothes, stuffed with other clothes, and safety pinned together. I called him Joe.
Oh my god!
He was the one who went up on the roof, because my mom wouldn't let me go up on the roof. Alright, this is the remains of Joe. We lost a little bit of him during filming, but yeah. Alright, hold on. You see, the trick, Mom, is to be stepping on this side.
Oh, okay.
And then, because we don't really care about him anymore,
Yeah.
I can pull him in through the arms.
What was that?
That was this. Thank God it didn't fall far. Alright. See, one leg in, one leg out for future generations. Alright. And that was the Ballad of Joe. Oh, you're f***ing, whatchamacallits are breaking by the seam of it. We don't have a guy anymore, we have a f***ing corpse. Alright, now follow it as it goes down. And that's Joe. Now onto the submission. So, one thing I'd overlooked this whole time is that the fact there was a 5-minute time limit, and I had made a 12-minute film. So for the submission, I shaved off pretty much most of the twin storyline and focused on the fascism storyline to keep in touch with the main message.
And that's every film I've made for the year 2025. I hope you all enjoyed. And we are literally almost at 1,000 subscribers, so please help me end this almost 6-year journey that I've been on to make it to 1K. Yeah, I know, it's pathetic. Anyway, in honor of almost 6 years and all the movies I made this year, I'll be bringing back the old outro. So without further ado, thank you so much for watching. Please make sure to leave a like and subscribe. See you all next time, and Plasma out.
And now, for the only concept that can outrank everything else. Because they'll spend whatever it takes to one-up anything else. Presenting the Hollywood Budget Outro! Oh! Anyways, there's a lot of cool movie-related things here. Hollywood spent the kitchen sink for this. Like the subscribe button. Try pressing it.